No power to my red wire on thermostat. Fuse is good on furnace.
Just to clarify, do you think this is a larger HVAC problem, or something specific to the thermostat?
No power to thermostat, so larger.
Do you plan on doing the work yourself?
Yes.
Anything else we should know to help you best?
Gas furnace. Power is off currently. Trying to troubleshoot.
Russ here. Is there a light on board? Make sure door is closed tightly. Russ.
No light and I checked the fuse. Shut the door tight, still no power. Was working till about a week ago, then quit. Took a picture. Also, the fan comes on and stays on. Anyone there? I am not getting answers to my questions.
Hello, my name is Still Need Help?
I do, please.
Okay, first. Power comes into furnace and then through the pop-out door button. Then it goes to circuit board. Is the button taped down or can you tape it down? Do you have a meter?
I do not have a meter, just a voltage pen that only goes down to 50 volts. I have been holding the button down.
Okay, so using your voltage pen. Do you detect power at the circuit board when button held down?
Power to the card.
Thank you. And you did say the 3-amp blade purple fuse was good?
Fuse is good.
Great. And last verification. Does the blower start as soon as power hits board and runs non-stop as long as button held? You have a bad 24V transformer. Follow the wires from SEC1 and SEC2. They lead to the transformer. We know the 120V is fine as the blower runs. What is missing is the 24V. When 24V is missing, the blower runs in default mode. Replace the transformer and you should be all set. Billy.
Okay. If the power's off, is it safe to remove? No capacitor to bite me.
This is not in the capacitor circuit. With the door button out, it cuts power to the 120V circuit. So this is one of the safest, cheapest and easiest repairs. Probably a 2 on a 10 scale. Billy. And you can actually get 120V to 24V transformers at Lowe's, Home Depot, Menards, etc.
Great, thank you. Now I will try and find a replacement. Does it have to be brand specific?
No, it does not have to a set brand. Look at it like a light bulb. As long as it is 60 watt, it doesn't matter. In our case, we simply want 120V in and 24V out. You can take the old with you to compare, Billy.
Thanks. On my way.
Just respond back with any issues or questions.
Nobody carries them on the shelf that I can find. HD or Lowe's. Any other ideas?
Really? I commonly have them picked up. In thermostat section. What is your location?
Renton, Washington.
Just a moment. Wow. I guess your area is a bit different on stock items than I am accustomed to. Any hardware stores nearby to check?
Ace.
Call them, but it appears they have it. Click here.
That is different than the one I have. Mounts differently. Maybe McClendon's.
The mounts, location, wired or screwed can all be changed. Basically all we care is that we feed 2 wires in 120V and feed 2 out at 24V. If you called a service company, they would likely do the same thing as they carry generic fits-all.
I had 4 wires connected. Black, white, blue and yellow.
Correct. Black and white are the 120V. The 2 screws you see on the transformer are the same as your blue and yellow wires.
I changed the transformer and the same thing happened. No power out of the transformer.
Is there a cheap meter you could pick up or borrow so we can see exactly what is happening? With a meter it will go fast.
I ordered a new board, a Fluke 117 from Amazon earlier. They should be here shortly. I would like to see if I am getting any voltage out of the transformer. I will have a new board just in case.
Okay, when you get the meter. Check Sec 1 and Sec 2. Set meter for AC volts and a scale of 200 and less. One lead on Sec 1 and other lead on Sec 2. Button in, power on, verify 24V.
That is the output of the transformer, correct? I also had to order another transformer just in case. That will take a few days to get. Only one store around here that sells parts like that to the public.
You are correct. Second 1 and second 2 are the output side of the transformer where it feeds the board.
If it goes into the board but not out, then it must be the board. If not, then another transformer.
No 24V to second 1 and 2 equals bad transformer, or no 120V input, 24 present at sec 1 and 2 with no 24V at terminals R and C, thermostat wire block, equals bad board or fuse.
Okay, I got 27 volts at second 1 and 2. Change the board and have a good fuse, but still no power to the thermostat wires. I wired it exactly like the old one. They have the red wire for thermo on white and the white wire for the thermo on red.
Thank you. Now measure R to C. And not that it matters a great deal. But red goes to R and white to W at thermostat.
Nothing between R and C.
And light on circuit board doing nothing when door switch depressed.
No light on the board.
And fan starts running every time the button depressed?
There is not a light on the board. Not that it is out, just no light.
Okay. Do you have the furnace model number, and we will check 2 things.
394 GA 00075. It's a pain.
Thanks. 3-wire pilot or glow igniter?
3-wire pilot and 1 to the igniter.
On the board, do you see limb 1 and limb 2? With button taped down, put meter leads 1 to limb 1 and other limb 2 and tell me if 0 or 27.
27.
Okay, we have an open safety. The 27V leaves limb 1 and goes through 2 to 3 safeties. Let's see which is open. Can you post a pic of the top section of the furnace and I will circle what we need to do.
I omed through the limb 1 and it was 0 and the fusible link is good.
See here, some units have a fuse in a wire. It could look like a fat spot in wire or like this. Then the limit is the credit card sized flat plate. We need to check what is in the pics, the fusible link and the limit.
They both ohm 0. The top one with the brown wires reads open.
Is the button tripped between wires? See here.
I reset it and now I have power between R and C. All of this for that little button. I installed a Nest thermostat and it is charging, but hopefully it works now.
Now. That button can trip if chimney plug/obstructed, downdrafts from wind. Pretty much anything that can force exhaust downward, so check vent pipes if it trips again.
Our roof was being redone when it went out.
If something were draped across chimney, that would have done it.
Yeah, they had tarps and whatnot up there because here in the Great Northwest we get rain. Thank you. Hopefully the Nest will charge quickly and I can finish setup.
The Nest may need a third wire. R, W and C. So if it does not work on 2 wires, you will need to add a wire from C on circuit board to C in Nest. I thank you for sticking with me and being polite through a frustrating situation. Billy.
I did the wire check on the Nest website and it said it was compatible and showed me where to put the wires. I will keep that in mind though. Thank you for sticking with it. If I had my fluke meter from the beginning, I wouldn't have had to spend money on parts. Oh well, I have extras now.
Understood. Refreshing to have someone able to use/read meter. Takes all the guesswork out. I wish you well on the rest of your project. If any issue, just return for follow-up, Billy.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert, now visit justanswer.com/YTHI.